80% of people give up on their New Year's goals by February, and only 8% of people actually achieve the goals they set out for their year. That's not great odds. So if you've ever set a goal and not followed through, you're not alone. But let me tell you why this even happens and how you can be a part of that 8%. The problem? Most people treat goal setting like making a wish list. You write it down, feel all motivated, and then poof, nothing happens. Why? Because a goal without a system is just a dream, and dreams don't get results. You wanna know what does? Action does. So if you're tired of spinning your wheels, here's what you need to know. Welcome back to my channel. I am Taylor, the girlie who is helping you financially thrive, not just survive. And today we're breaking down the step-by-step system to actually achieve your goals in 2025, whether you want to save more, get in shape, or grow your business. And trust me, this will change the way you think about goal setting forever. Okay, real talk here. How many times have you written down a big, exciting goal like save $10,000, start a business, work out every day, only to completely forget about them by February? Put a finger down. Or should I say finger down? Yeah, same. And the crazy part is it's not your fault. The problem isn't your motivation, most likely. The problem is that writing goals down on its own doesn't work. And here's why. Most of us treat goal setting like making a wish list. We dream big, we write it down, and then we just hope it all magically comes together. But here's the thing, hope isn't a strategy in this scenario. You need a system to actually get those goals off the page and into your life. And the worst part is, goals can actually demotivate you if you're not careful, because over and over and over again, if you're telling yourself that you want to achieve these goals and don't, eventually you're not going to be able to trust yourself. But that doesn't have to be true. So let's do this together, a blueprint for your success this year. But here's the good news. We're not doing that this year. This year, we're going to work smarter, not harder. I'm going to help you create an actionable blueprint for your goals this year, step by step. And I'm not just telling you what to do, I'm doing it with you. I've already set some big goals for myself and my business this year, and I'm gonna be sharing just some of those with you today. And of course, because I want you to thrive right alongside with me, I've created a free downloadable blueprint that is gonna help you map out your own systems for success. It's packed with step-by-step instructions and examples to make sure this year is your year. And you can grab it right now by clicking the link in the description below. Together, we're gonna break down your big goals into small, actionable steps, build systems around them, and set you up for consistent progress. Let's be real. Goals can be freaking exhausting. You write these things down, big, exciting goals, like for example, saving $10,000, growing my investment portfolio, or finally starting my business. And then when the weight of it all just sits there, staring back at you day after day, and before you know it, you're stressed, you're overwhelmed, and maybe even a little burned out. That's because goals focus on the destination, not on the journey. And when you're only thinking about the end result, it can feel impossible to get there. Take saving $10,000 as an example. Just writing it down on a piece of paper doesn't make it feel real. Lucky for you, I took this career test and it says my strongest attribute is strategy. So imagine instead of focusing on saving $10,000, you set up a system where $300 automatically transfers to your savings account every paycheck. Suddenly, that big scary goal starts to feel a little bit achievable, right? Why? Because you've created a habit that works in the background. You're making consistent progress without having to think about it. That is the power of systems. When you fall in love with the process rather than the product. This is like that same saying, like, fall in love with the journey, not the destination. You don't have to wait to give yourself permission to feel good about your progress. You can be proud anytime your system is running, and it might even be running on autopilot. Every time you save that $300, you're winning. Every time you track your budget or reinvest dividends, you're winning. And the best part, a system can succeed in so many ways, not just the one you initially envisioned. Think about it this way. Your savings goal might have started with $10,000 in mind, but once your system is in place, you're not just saving for that goal. You're building a long-term habit that could lead to $50,000 or even $100,000 or even an emergency fund for the first time that's fully funded. That's the magic of falling in love with the process. Let me share something that completely changed my life and my business and even this channel. Find the 20% of actions that give you 80% of your results. This mindset has been a game changer for me because instead of trying to do everything, which I am, for those of you who know, I am a high doer and I get really excited by new projects, trying to do everything. I focus on the actions that actually move the needle. And let me tell you, building systems around those actions, it's the reason I've been able to grow, stay consistent, and actually hit my goals. So this year, one of my biggest goals is to grow this YouTube channel. And the outcome of that goal is to eventually reach 50,000 of you so that I can be your biggest freaking fan, all right? That's my outcome goal because I wanna have an impact. But here's the thing though, I know just writing down 50,000 subs isn't gonna make it happen. What will? A system. And I wanna share exactly how I'm setting this up so you can see how systems actually work in real life. I'm gonna write down, upload 4 videos per month. So my first system is all about consistency. I'm committed to uploading 4 videos every single month. And why 4 exactly? Because I've seen that the more consistent I am with uploads, the more YouTube rewards me by showing my content to new people. Notice how I didn't say make the perfect video. I'm not chasing perfection, I'm chasing consistency. Because even if one video doesn't blow up, the system guarantees I'm always creating content and increasing my chances of reaching new viewers, potentially like you. Hi, welcome. Make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay along and financially thrive and not just survive with your favorite Priceless Tay. All right, I'm gonna batch film here. Here's where the 80-20 rule really comes in. One of the most time-consuming parts of YouTube actually is the production process. Setting up the camera, lights, sound, getting in the right filming mindset, showing up with this big baller energy for you today. And have to do a little bit of the looks here, you got it? So instead of filming one video at a time, I've created a batching system where I actually film multiple videos in one day. By batching my filming, I cut down the setup time and get into a creative flow where I can knock out 2, 3, maybe even 4 videos in one session. This saves me hours every single week so I can spend more time on other high impact tasks and even maybe chat with you. All right, spending more time scripting. Let's be honest, the best videos don't happen by accident. They're calculated. They're the ones with the most thought and planning behind them. At least I think that's how I feel on YouTube. That's why I added more time for scripting into my system. This is where I focus on you. What do you want to learn? What's going to keep you watching? And if you get to this part in the video right now, literally comment down below. I love to know more videos that we can help you thrive, not just survive this year. Now I'm going to analyze and optimize and using data to get better. So the final piece of my system is tracking my progress and tweaking my strategy based on what works. After every upload, I check my YouTube analytics to see which videos are performing well and why. Is it the topic, the thumbnail, the editing style? And if you just do a little quick deep dive in the channel so far, you'll already know and see some systems that are working at least right now. I'm not gonna share them, but you might be able to tell yourself. Whatever it is, I double down on it. This part of the system keeps me improving week after week. I'm not just throwing content out there and just hoping for the best. I'm learning and evolving with every upload because the data doesn't really lie. So why does this system work for me? Because it takes the pressure off the end goal and puts the focus on the process. I don't need 50,000 subscribers today to feel good about my progress. Every time I upload a video, I show up for you. I'm making an impact on at least one of you today. Damn, I'm already freaking winning. That's what gives me the accomplishment and feel that I'm actually doing something for you. Like I said, I'm truly your biggest fan. And that's what keeps me motivated. It's not about waiting for this huge milestone to feel successful. Yeah, maybe I might pop a bottle of Veuve Clicquot at some point in time when that goal actually does happen. But for now, I feel great about it. It's all about knowing my system is working day to day and having an impact not only for me, but in this case, for you too. This exact same system mindset can actually work for you too. So whether you're trying to save that $10,000, grow your business, or crush those fitness goals like I mentioned, the key is building that system that works for your life and stick to it. Small actions done consistently will lead to big results. Let's say you're trying to save $10,000. Instead of focusing on the total, focus on what's in your control. Setting up an automatic transfer from each paycheck, for example, cutting out unnecessary expenses, or finding new ways to earn extra income. Those are actions you can take, and over time, those small little steps do add up. That's why I actually love the Acorn app too, by the way. That spare change being rounded up over the years, damn, it's super freaking good. I'm gonna leave the link down below for you on that. No sponsor, just absolutely love them. Maybe your goal is to get in shape instead of fixating on losing 20 pounds. Focus on creating a system where you work out a few times a week or even go on walks after every meal. The key is to shift your mindset from I need to get to the finish line right now to how can I make progress today? Here's why this works. Systems take the pressure off the end result and give you small wins to celebrate along the way. Every time I hit upload on a video, that's a win. Every time I stick this batching schedule, that's a win. Every time I show up for you in this great ass energy, that's a win. Every time you transfer $50 to your savings, log a workout, whatever it is, that is a win. You're no longer waiting months or years to feel successful. You're building success into your everyday life. When you focus on the system, the big results come naturally over time. It's like planting seeds, and if you consistently water and nurture them, the growth takes care of itself. So what's in my system? It's simple. Upload a video a week, batch filming, script with intention, analyze and adjust. Every one of these actions is something I'm in control of. I don't know how many people are going to subscribe, but I do know if I stick to the system, the odds of success are eventually in my favor. And if there's one thing I want you to take away from this, it's this. Focus on what you can control. Stop stressing over the big, shiny goal at the end of the road and start building a system that gets you closer to it every day. Because when you commit to the process, success is just a matter of time. What's one system you can set up today and start making progress towards? Let me know in the comments. Systems are scalable. And let's break it down step by step so you can see exactly how to build your blueprint for success. Let's say your goal is to save $5,000 for an emergency fund. That's the outcome goal, right? But now we're gonna focus on the system that actually helps us get there. The blueprint to save $5,000. First, decide when you wanna hit that $5,000 goal. Let's say you give yourself 12 months. That breaks the goal into a smaller, more manageable piece, bite-sized information. So $5,000 divided by 12, $416 per month. Now you know you need to save at least this amount a month, or about $104 a week. See how breaking it down actually makes it feel less scary? Next, set up an automatic transfer from your checking account to your high yield savings account. For example, every payday, you can automatically transfer $208 if you're paid bi-weekly, or $104 if you're paid weekly. Here's the key to sticking with your system. Find places in your budget to free up extra cash. Maybe that's making coffee at home instead of buying it out. Lucky for me, I barely even drink coffee. If it is, it's decaf. Let me know, I'm curious. Who's a coffee drinker, who's a tea drinker? I'm a tea drinker. Or canceling a subscription that you're not using. Even $20 here and there does add up. And finally, track your progress every month. Whether it's on a habit tracker, in a spreadsheet, or with an app, seeing that number grow will keep you motivated to stick to your system. And just like that, in 12 months, you've got a $5,000 emergency fund. Not because you focused on the big goal, but because you worked your system every single week. And this can be pretty much applied to any goal, whether that's investing $10,000 or creating your emergency fund or saving up for a down payment on a house. I want to talk about though something that's just as important as setting up a system, knowing your why. Why do you want to hit that goal in the first place? Because here's the thing, without a strong reason behind your goal, it's so much easier to give up when things get tough. But when you're crystal clear on your motivation, that's what keeps you going when the excitement fades and the hard work kicks in. My why into that YouTube goal is much deeper. It allows me to connect with more people, make a bigger impact on this world when it comes to having conversations about financial literacy and literally getting people out of this survival mode to thriving mode. And the perk is that it also scales my business too. That's what gets me excited to sit down and do all these things: script, batch, film, upload, even when it feels like I'm making slow progress. And in this YouTube game, it kind of is. I'm not chasing a number though, I'm chasing impact. And that's what keeps me motivated. Now let's talk about you. What's the reason behind the goal you're working towards? Is it because you want to feel less stressed when payday rolls around if you have debt? Maybe you want to free up some money so you can take that dream vacation or finally start that business that you've been thinking about. The truth is, every goal leads to a different outcome. Once you hit that first milestone, whether you're paying off debt, saving your first 10K, or starting to invest, you'll have new opportunities to explore. And knowing those deeper motivations is what keeps you focused on the bigger picture. That's why knowing what your why is very powerful. It connects the small intentions and actions today to tomorrow's really big wins. If this video helps you think about your goals differently, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. I'm all about helping you financially thrive, not just survive. I say it a million times. Hopefully it sticks with you by now. And we've got so much to cover this year. And before you go, don't forget to grab your success blueprint below. It's packed with the step-by-step instructions to help you break down goals, build a system, and track your progress. The fact is, you're here, you're watching this right now, you're thinking about your goals and planning for your future. That already sets you apart. So take the next step, build that system, start today, and remember, progress over perfection. Let's make this year the one where we thrive together. Peace.